Do you have any tips on how to be organized? Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Supermom. My name is Erin, and I'm here to talk to you today about being organized. Being organized is a struggle for a lot of us out there. We try, we mean well, but we still forget things. And so I just thought I would come to you today with a few tips that I use for myself to keep me organized and in line. Because if I didn't have these things set up, I don't know where my head is half the time, let alone what permission slip form is due when. One of the first things I do is I have an alarm set on my phone for all the major times that I need throughout the day, and then eventually throughout my week. For example, I not only have an alarm on what time to wake me up, I have an alarm to remind me on what time to wake up my boys. A lot of times I'm busy in the morning or I'm barely awake and I'm not paying attention to the clock. But thank goodness my alarm goes off to show me what time I need to wake them up. And it goes like this throughout the day. It reminds me what time they need to be ready to walk out the door for their ride to school. And it reminds me what time I need to leave the house to go pick them up at carpool. Back when they rode the bus, I had an alarm to remind me that it was almost time for the bus to arrive and I needed to get up to the bus stop. If I didn't have this, I would forget just about everything. Now, the next thing I have is I have multiple calendars. I have one that hangs up in my pantry, in my kitchen, that I'm checking every time I'm opening up the pantry door. And then the other one I have is on my phone. Why have two? That's an excellent question. It's because I keep different activities and different things on the calendar in the kitchen versus the calendar on my phone. Why do I do that? Well, I don't want to overload my phone with 1,400 alerts throughout the day or the week. So for example, my calendar hanging up in my kitchen is the one that tells me when everybody's birthday is. Be it my side of the family, my husband's side of the family, our closest friends, or the kids' best friends. I keep it all in line in there. I also keep the school calendar on my paper calendar as well, so I know when's early release and when's a holiday break. Then on my phone, I keep doctor's appointments, or this one has swim practice, or this one has chess club, even down to my clients that I have on when they're traveling or when their final payments are due. Because much like you, I'm a hardworking parent who has to keep up with a growing client base as well as growing children. The next thing I do, and a lot of people buck me on this, they think it's a little too soon, but the minute my kids get home from school, I'm repacking that lunchbox. I don't wait till the morning. I don't want to think in the morning. So the minute they get home from school, I unload the backpacks and I repack the lunch. Sometimes if I'm super busy, I make them do it. But then I'm afraid that candy will end up in their lunch for the next day, or a bag of chips. So I pack the lunch the minute they get home. The other thing I do, and this is my last tip, is I have certain days of the week where I try to take care of certain items that need to be taken care of in the house. For example, I have laundry days. Now, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm busy, doctor's appointments and whatnot. But typically, I have certain days of the week where I go, that's laundry day. And I know I'm going to try super hard to get the laundry done on that day. Sometimes it's the day before, or sometimes it's the day after. But it keeps me in line. It keeps it going in my mind. I also have a grocery day. Unless something comes up and my children have eaten everything in the house and I have nothing. But typically, I have a grocery shopping day. I have a straightening up the house day, a cleaning day. And I keep it all to where it just keeps rolling week after week. I started this back when I had our oldest because I knew the days of being able to fly through the day and getting everything done, lickety split, feeling like Wonder Woman, were going to be very far and few between. So I decided if I could at least get one chore done a day with the baby, then that would be a success. Be it if all I did was clean the toilets that day, if all I did was vacuum, if all I did was pick up all the toys, as long as I had that one chore that I knew I could complete, I felt like a success. So there you have it. Just a handful of tips, nothing major, nothing big. I hope it helps. And I would love to hear your tips. So leave me a comment down below, and together let's share ideas and help one another out. I mean, that's what we're here for. Remember, do me a favor, like, share, comment, help me grow, and I'll see you next time.